Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today we're playing a brand new game, Cup Heroes.
Hi, darling!
And now this game
finally.
is
I've missed you so much.
a lot of fun. I've played this before, for a little while. I got pretty far,
You will
but
pay
I
the
decided
price,
to
skeleton.
restart, make this
I'm
game for some
coming.
videos, because it is a lot of fun. And really quick, let's see if we can take down the music sounds, because that is actually copyright and no one can even hear me whenever I have it on. So this game is all about fighting these monsters, goblins, whatever, skeleton guys, and you got this cup. All right, and this cup, you pour it onto all these little walls, all these little lines, and it'll times that number of balls by this number. So if I pour it down here, it's times 4, times 5, times 8, all this stuff. And then it goes into the cup on the bottom. And this cup on the bottom will be used to buy powers. And the powers will upgrade you, such as getting more armor for yourself, so that you don't take as much damage, giving you strength and health. And it'll let you attack multiple times. My personal favorite, after you get a kill, you attack one more time. And you take turns shooting at the player. And pretty much the balls are the fate of the game. You want to get as many of those as possible, because the more you have, the better rewards you can buy. And it just goes on and on from there. So I think we're going to try out this times 8. It's much less likely that we'll get a whole lot from it, but I just want to try out how much the mystery was. And the mystery was times 4. If we add it up, is a guaranteed. On that other one, it was times 12, so not really a good choice there. So up in the top right, we have 207 white balls that we can spend. That is like the currency of fighting in the game. There's not really any good ones. The critical damage is not that good because, for one, it's critical damage. And two, you only get critical damage every now and again. So I'm going to redo it and buy this 30% attack. Because, hey, who doesn't want another 30% attack on their character? So we slowly progress. In each and every level, we get new things, new items, and new upgrades. You don't get the same upgrades unless you can get multiple of them, like the critical damage. There's 3 stars because you can upgrade it 3 times. It'll give you plus 100 every single time of the original amount. And we're going to refresh because these are all bad. Let's do max health. So we'll be up about 300. Take out these guys. Now, if you get enough defense, the enemies do 0 damage. And honestly, that is essentially what you want. But I like to have fun with the game, and I think getting strength is the best road to go. Because if you're extremely strong, they don't even get the chance to attack, you know? It's just a better road for everybody. We're going to get this times 6, some of it in times 4, and some of it in times 2. Going into the cup will be about 130, 140. And we cannot buy this ricochet. The ricochet is really, really good. It hits 2 enemies at once, pretty much. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to reduce damage to 85% damage. So they will do 15% less damage to me now. Which, in my opinion, is really, really good. Because you can upgrade it multiple times, I believe, and you can get all the way down to, I think, 45% damage. I'm not going to rate this game. It's a lot of fun. I'd give it 5 stars, but we don't have time for that. Right now, we are just going to get as many balls as we can. So this blue one right there, down over to the right of the middle, will shoot all the balls up and then throw them in random directions. It is one of my favorite things. You can multiply the balls so much just from doing that. And I think we're going to get 35% chance to attack twice, because multiple attacks are really, really useful. And, so yeah, the more balls you have, the more it does, like, the more damage it does. Holy cow, yeah, we're going to get like 400 balls from all this stuff. Yeah, much more than 400. Probably close to 500. Oh, okay, actually not that close to 500. Not that much closer to 500. We're gonna do +1 bonus projectile. You can hit 2 arrows at once, so boom, took out 2 because I got the multi-attack. The ricochet would be good, but you don't get to attack twice. I like to get the ricochet after I attack twice, because honestly, in my book, that is just overpowered. I missed all of that. I don't know why I did that, and I kind of wanted to know the mystery too. Let's do double damage when below 40% health, because if you're low on health, you're going to want to do some damage immediately, or else you're screwed. Alright, so these purple orbs right below the white orbs up in the top left of the screen, those will open up card packs that give you pieces to your upgrades that will then level you up and get you further into the game. We just got Lifesteal. It is pretty much Siphon. If you don't know what that is, it takes 10% of the enemy's health and gives it to you. You can upgrade that 3 times, so it gets up to 30% of the enemy's health, and that is super huge later game whenever you're fighting some super high-leveled players, or not high-leveled players, but players with a lot of health. And essentially that is what I want. I think I want some health whenever I'm attacking people, you know, I just kind of get some back. Oh, I really wish I could get that one, that attack 100%, but we're going to do 35% chance to attack twice. Because you never know. You always get it whenever you really need it, right? So, let's see. So, yeah, we're always going to have 15 levels besides the very first level because, well, actually, I don't know why. I have no clue why they do that. But that's just how it is. We're going to do, I was going to refresh, but we don't really have a whole lot of balls to use, so we're going to do 30% attack. Multi-attack, that came in clutch right there. That was really good. Okay, bow guy. We're going to do ×4, and then it's going to shoot all these balls over to the ×3, because it usually goes to the other side of the map, but or the other side of the screen, but also kind of stays in the general position that it shot from. Plus 20% max health is kind of good. It was a free one, I believe, so, you know, you don't really expect a whole lot from it. Now, if we upgrade our defense enough, enemies do 0 damage to you. And I think we're going to start with +5 balls on every single round, because the balls are really what you want to start out with, because then you can multiply them by a ton. Now, you can get thousands of balls in one turn. It's not very likely at all, but it does happen sometimes. There we go. That was right where we wanted it. Some flew over to the other side, but that's alright. That's expected because, you know, they're not all going to stay in a single line. About 400. Wow. And our total is 471. Let's do double damage whenever you are below 40% health, because that'll be huge later game whenever, you know, you're fighting a boss. You want to take them down quickly. You're low. There you go. You do a bunch of damage now. Ooh, let's do this right here. Oh, that, yeah, we did not place that moving multiplication bar very well. Oh, this is a really hard decision. Well, you see, we don't really want a bunch of, like, healing things, because now we have that double damage whenever you're under 40% health. So I think we're going to go with the +1 bonus projectile. So you will always shoot twice, and sometimes you can do a multi-attack, because you've got that 35% chance. Let's try to line this up and throw it right here. Okay, let's see here. Right now. Perfect. Nothing will slip away. Everything is going down. All of these. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, plus 100% attack. Now, we are extremely strong. We can one-shot almost everything here now. Oh, I missed that completely. That did not do good. That's alright. We're gonna get like about 100 or 200 balls. Actually, exactly 200. Cool. We're gonna heal. No, we're gonna do plus 100% armor. Now they're gonna do a lot less damage to us. Because honestly, that is what I would want. I don't know about anybody else. But I don't want to get hit a whole lot. Especially when I'm low. Let's see. We're gonna go down this direction. I don't know if that was the best way to go, but that's what we're doing. We're gonna get about 300 or 400. I don't think we're gonna do 400. I think it's gonna be around 300. It might do 400. Actually, yeah, it's gonna go over. Wow, that genuinely surprised me. All right, let's do ricochet. Ricochet would be good. Low battery. All right. Let's see, we're going to do ×3 mystery down to the jump. Ooh, that did really well. Yeah, we're going to get about, say, 400, possibly. Probably more, a lot more, actually. Maybe even 600 if we're lucky. Probably not 600, but pretty close. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. We got a total of 800 right now. Let's do plus 100% max health, because, you know, we want that health. We want that health all the way. But we don't want a whole lot of health. I think we're going to go down the ×2 route over here. Oh, that did not do good whatsoever. Well, we only made about 50, 52 right there. And then in total we have about 400, 395. Let's do refresh, because this is not really good. Yeah, none of this is good. We're going to do the 200% because it is not strong. Or because it doesn't take a lot of money. Sorry. We're going to do plus 100% so that we don't deal, or so that we don't take as much damage. We want to deal as much damage as possible. Okay, nice. Yeah, see, getting the ricochet really does help out. I do believe after this round, we are able to acquire the double kill. Well, I mean, I call it a double kill. I don't actually think that it's called double kill. But, once you take somebody out, you can hit again. Alright. Now I think we can throw it in. We only got the ×5 and a little bit of the ×4. About 300 in total, not in the cup. About 200 in the cup and 350 pretty much in total up at the top right. Once again, let's do armor. We'll do 20 armor now. We're pretty strong, I'd say. We're pretty strong little character here. Oh man, I don't even know. I kind of want to do the get all, but I'm not watching an ad, so, you know. We'll just do that. Oh, I don't think we're winning this, really. Yeah. Doesn't look good for us at all, actually. Oh, but we might. I think we're gonna cut it close here, but we should win. Whoa, yeah. Okay, well, we won. That's all we need to know is that we won. +5 orbs. After kill attack once more. That is very, very powerful. That is probably my favorite one. I always have to get it. Let's see, we got a great here, and then we should Okay, no level up. Nothing got leveled up. Let's do one more. Let's try to do one more. Hopefully we make it pretty quick. What's the time? I can't see the time. Okay. Okay. Drop it all in there. Times 4 at the bottom there. That is what we want to see. Plus 1 balls dropped from enemy. That is free. I will take it any day. That is really good. So I think we're going to get a defense attack build, not so much a health build. Because if we have a bunch of defense and attack, we're not really going to be taking a lot of damage. I think we might do like a siphon, possibly, if it's possible. We could do a siphon. Let's do the damage, because it's pretty expensive, but we take a lot less damage. We take about 15%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it does actually help you out later. Yeah, we need to start getting some damage going. I think that is one of the most important parts of this game, is damage. As much damage as you can possibly get. If you're not doing damage, you can't take them out. Let's do one more ball, because it's free. And that is what essentially gets us more. So yeah, they will each drop 3 apiece, which is pretty good in my book. Let's see here. Times 4, times 2 into the jump. Alright. Yeah, we actually got quite a bit. I'm surprised by how much I got. Let's do Ricochet. Those are some really hard choices right there. But Ricochet would definitely be a top competitor for me. Yeah. Oh, we're dead. Darn it. Evil triumphs. Let's see. Oh, we got a pack. I think we're going to wrap it up after this one. Our royal pack. Wow. Okay. We got a bunch of coins. Unlocked the deck. Let's see here. Alright, so if we go up in our level here, we can see that all this stuff, we get the heroes, and then we get a card pack, the jokers, and then a card pack, the gear, and then a card pack, pets, and then a card pack, a new hero at level 6. We get guilds, and we'll probably have our own guild. I probably won't be joining one. And some S gear, I don't know what that means. Probably like special gear. That's my guess. So, let's do a little explanation of what all this stuff is. So, at the top left, kind of in the middle there, we have a blue card, gold card, and purple card. Those are all called Joker cards, and they can be attached to any of these. Use 6 Joker cards. We have 0 of them, as you can see, up in the top right middle kind of section, next to the coins. It will have the golden card and a 0 next to it, because I have none. If you add these to your card, it'll upgrade it. Well, it'll level it up, and the level doesn't really matter. I think that once you get to this 6 down by the, close to the bottom middle of the left, it says 6 there, and then on the other side it says 2. I think once you get to that, you get like a card boost. I haven't really played that far. It takes a bit to upgrade a card. And then, now we cannot see our character right now, but you'll be able to see our little guy here. He is on this island. These are all the different islands we can play. Our little guy. Later, we can get more characters that have different powers. We can get pets that help you fight and give you buffs and boosts along the way, and you can level them up, and you can get your own gear and level that stuff up. It is super awesome. You can get your own set of gear, which I think that is the S gear, I believe. I'm not sure, though. And then each character has their own gear, or has their own cards. So each character will have a set of cards. Some of them will have the same cards in them, but essentially they will have completely different cards based on their different fighting style. And there's just about a character for everybody's fighting style. There's definitely some defense buffed fighting styles, attack buffed fighting styles, health and everything, poison, shock, fire, so it burns every single round. There's a lot of stuff in this game, and I'm really excited to make a lot of videos on this because it'll be a lot of fun to check it out. There's a lot of chapters. Now, I don't know where it ends. I have no clue where this ends. Let's just try to find it. I would like to beat the entire game. That would be the plan. 124. The snow biome. They might actually even have a Cup Heroes 2. I'm not sure, or I think that they are coming out with it. But without further ado, that is the rest of the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.